ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Today is the concluding composition of Bhagat Ravidas Ji in the Rag Sorat, the seventh in this particular Rag. The recitation. Rag Sorat, Bhagat Ravidas Ji ki. Chamarata Ganthth na Janai, log gandave pan nahi rahao. This is the central idea. Chamarata is this lowly cobbler. He's referring to himself. This leather worker, Chamarata. Chama means leather. So this poor cobbler, Ganthth na Janai, does not know how to stitch. Log gandave pan nahi. Yet people bring their leather, their footwear, to be stitched. So we do know that Bhagat Ravidas Ji was a cobbler by profession, and he was acknowledged for his craftsmanship. But his declaration in this verse that he does not know how to stitch is deliberately paradoxical. What he's highlighting is a spiritual truth by distinguishing between worldly skill, he was a skilled cobbler, and spiritual repair, untangling the ego's knot. So paradoxically, you will find that the truest spiritual guides, like Ravidas, claim no expertise. Their effectiveness as spiritual guides is not in any particular technique or tool that they might dispense, but in being unknotted themselves, free from ego, pride, and pretension. Spiritual luminosity is felt mostly when those who let go of claims of mastery. So while Ravidas Ji honors his profession, he's making no claims or pretensions to being a guru. We have to remember that. Aar nahi jai topo, nahi rambi nao ropo. I do not have the needle that stitches. Aar nahi jai topo, tropa. Tropa lana in Punjabi. Aar, I do not have the instrument. Nahi rambo, ramba, to scrape. This is a filing element with which to smooth the edges and tape the whole. Thao ropo. He's comparing the tools of his trade, the pitching needle, the smoothing file, to essentially external rites and rituals, tools that people use. What he's saying is, I have no techniques to give you, no external mantras for you to recite, because they will not resolve life's deeper disquiet. And yet he says, Log gand khara bigucha. People continue to tie knots, tie themselves into knots, knot after knot. Khara bigucha. And what happens? They only get entangled more and more. But I, on the other hand, haum bin gande jai pahucha. I have arrived without knotting myself into anything. So tying knot after knot is sinking deeper and deeper in the quagmire of the ego self's drama. That's really what it means, because the ego is endlessly searching for technique, for self-improvement projects, to control things, grasping on to any future outcome. But, says Ravidas here, he says, look, true arrival, pahucha, is inner clarity and peace. It comes not from stitching together methods and techniques, but through untangling, through letting go. It is only when we give up compulsively fixing ourselves, quote unquote, fixing our relationships. We are trying to fix them. We're trying to fix others or our futures before the future arrives. He says we have to let go. And then you will get clarity. Ravidas says, I have made that realization. Ravidas jape Ram Nama, because I have touched that wisdom of the self. And now, moho jam syo nahi kama, I have no dealings with death, meaning I have inner security. I don't rely on the knots or fixes, but on presence and love. I've gotten rid of my ego has expanded because it is now stitched to the wisdom of the self. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.